I am going to trust that my microphone's working because I seen that somebody else was having mic issues. But hello, my name is Cassidy Pacho. I am 18 years old. I'm fresh out of high school. This is such a big change for me from the high school environment. Um, I'm taking this class as part of my first year of nursing. I am taking my RN degree right now, and my hope is to eventually become a nurse practitioner, which would be an extra 2 to 4 years-ish of school on top of my 4-year RN degree. So if I do stick with nursing, I think I'm probably going to go into the NICU, so neonatal intensive care unit. I love working with babies, children. I love them, and I feel like that would be such a good fit for me. And if I do go into nurse practitioning, becoming a neonatal nurse practitioner is also an option of mine. So I guess we'll just kind of see where that goes. I'm 100% interested in the medical field. I am currently working as a student CCA at the Meadows Long-Term Care Facility in Swift Current, Saskatchewan. I've held that position for about 3 years now. I was hired just before the age of 16, and I love it there. I really enjoy working there. I love meeting and working with new people. That position has been so great for me, and honestly, that position is what made me want to work in the medical field in the first place. That's what brought me to nursing. Being in that environment, working as a member employee of the Saskatchewan Health Authority, working alongside nurses, and that totally brought me to where I am right now. As I said before, I am living on an acreage just outside of Swift Current, Saskatchewan, and because of online learning, this is where I'm going to be for the rest of semester 2. Lucky me, get to be with my family, and that is not sarcastic. I'm actually really happy to be here. I'm currently working from my home office. It's my little space that I kind of get to keep messy or clean as I choose. I got my plants in here. I love plants. It makes it nice and green. The lighting sucks, but that's okay. My online learning experience, it sucked right off of the beginning, right at the start. I have had zero experience with online learning. Zero experience at all. Right out of high school, in high school, we had the option to take an online English class if we wanted to, and I was like, nope, not a chance. That is not for me at all. I always see myself as a learner who did better in like a face-to-face environment. So I never opted to take that English class at all. But honestly, after 2020 rolled around and everything went online, after my last semester of high school being online, I kind of got used to it, kind of got the gist of what it was like. First semester of college, that was different. And it was so much different than what we had done in high school for online learning. But as I was adjusting, I feel like everybody else was adjusting too. So I wasn't alone. And it was so nice to have all of the professors and students being so understanding, with everybody trying to figure out how to do this whole online learning thing. So it honestly hasn't been that bad. There are lots of benefits of learning online. I get to stay home, which is honestly great. I don't want to move if I don't have to. I like it here. Also, lots of my classes. I get to have my notes with me, which is handy. So online learning hasn't been all that bad. As for the question about modern Western society, first I kind of want to hop on to Jeff's idea. So he talked about people becoming too individualistic, and that kind of sparked an idea in me. So when he was talking about that, I was thinking, we are going through that right now with the whole mask debate. I'm like, that is such a good example of people becoming too individualistic. So I feel like we stopped viewing everybody, like our whole world as a whole, and we're starting to worry more about our own rights. So when it comes to wearing a mask, they're asking us to wear masks for the safety of not only ourselves. Masks really don't protect ourselves that much. It's for the protection of everybody else around you. So the people who are refusing to wear these masks are saying, nope, I do not care about anybody else's health. This is against my rights and I refuse. I don't like it, so I'm not going to do it. And I feel like that is a very good example of people becoming too individualistic. Another example that I kind of was thinking about was, I feel like we have problems of abundance. And that's a strange thing to say because the world has become so efficient. It's become so efficient. And so struggling with abundance is kind of a strange thing to say. But I feel like we used to struggle with scarcity. So lack of resources, lack of education, lack of healthcare, all things that we're super, super grateful to have now. We're super lucky to have all of those things. But with abundance, I feel like we have a huge abundance of sweet, fatty foods. We have an abundance of technology, cheap entertainment. We have an abundance of information that more often than not, it will support our own biases. So with technology, it's so easily accessible. Wikipedia, social media, people can post whatever they want, really, whatever they would like. And people go and find these pieces of information that support their own biases, and it's not necessarily reliable. So I feel like there's a fine line between scarcity and abundance, and I feel like we've crossed that line. Yes, it is efficient, but I also feel like it's becoming a little bit of an issue. So yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm getting close to my time. I'm way over my time. I'm at 7 minutes, but thank you for sticking with me. My name is Cassidy, and it's super nice to meet all of you.